Minibus taxis and trucks are among the biggest contributors to road fatalities. Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula released the latest preliminary statistics earlier today. He's also raised an alarm over a massive spike in deadly crashes. Most of these crashes happen over weekends. Senior reporter Siphamandla Goge covered this story, and he joins us now live for an update. Sipa, how do statistics look like this festive season so far?
Well, grim statistics, according to Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula, things are not looking good at all. I can tell you that transport authorities are worried about these crashes which result into fatalities in the country. So today we were at Mapopane Highway, and that's where Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula told us that things are not looking good. However, there are a number of provinces that are doing well, quote unquote, but overall, things are not looking good. Let's take a listen at him unpacking these statistics.
Statistics reveal that people who died in our roads this year were passengers at 35%, followed by pedestrian at 34%, drivers at 26% and motorcyclists at 1%, and bicycle drivers at 1%. The vehicle types that had the most contribution to fatal crashes were minibuses, light delivery vehicles and trucks. Most fatal crashes happened during the early hours of the morning and early evening. Most crashes occur between Friday and Sunday. Year on year, the number of fatalities has marginally declined by 3.1% from 848 in 2020 to 822 this year. We are seriously concerned about the high number of major crashes where 5 or more people perish in a single incident. We have seen a 142% spike in crashes with multiple fatalities, resulting in 17 such crashes so far this year compared to 7 over the same period. The number of fatalities from major crashes also increased from 34 last year to 111 this year.
So, Sipa, has government gotten to the bottom of the question, why are some motorists not adhering to rules of the road?
Well, it's the common factors that have been reported before: the issue of speeding, the issue of some vehicles being unroadworthy, and the issue of some people not adhering to the rules of the road. And I can tell you that Minister Mbalula says, well, it seems as if pedestrians, motorists, as well as passengers are to blame in some of the accidents that we have seen in this country. Let's take a listen at him.
A total of 1,561 vehicles were discontinued, 1,820 impounded, 2,639 drivers were arrested for various offences, ranging from drunken driving to excessive speeding and operating vehicles without a driving license. The worst speed star was caught on the N1 Mokopane, where he clocked 225 kilometers an hour in a 120 kilometer zone. The worst drunk driver was caught on the N2 north at Venkelspruit in KwaZulu-Natal with a breath alcohol reading of 1.95 mg per 1,000 ml of breath.
So, Sipa, we still have this backlog for the vehicle license disc, right? Was this addressed?
Yes and no. There is no clear answer as to when this backlog will be dealt with once and for all, except to say, well, it seems as if these challenges will continue for now, because at the center, according to the minister, is the issue of the only machine that produces these driver's licenses in South Africa, which is broken. It was sourced from Germany. It's been sent back to Germany to be fixed. There is no idea when it's going to come back to South Africa. You are talking about 380,000 cases days, if I'm not mistaken. That is the backlog, and it's going to continue. So now Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula says there has to be a new regime when it comes to driver's license in the country. They will move away from the current system and format and introduce a new system. Let's take a listen.
We are in a process, which is what the advocate is talking about, as part of the refurbishment of the driver's license regime. We will be in a position to give you a detailed information in the new year about some of the interventions we are making. We are going to have a new driver's license in South Africa. The driver's license that you've got is old, and our partner in relation to that driver's license, it can only be done by international countries. This one is from Germany. This is the only machine that is remaining in the whole world that we are still using in South Africa, and is serviced in Germany. So it has been shipped back to Germany. It's broken. That is what you need to know. I've seen it in the press, people reporting somebody in the DLCA leaked the information. It is broken, so it will come back. When that machine comes back, what then do we do with the backlog of driver's license machine and card that you need to get? But we are moving away from the current card to the new one.
Sounds very complicated. Thank you very much. That was our senior reporter, Siphamandla Goge.